Today, as previously requested in my Atalanta or Nothing episode 1 video, we are going to be rebuilding Rangers Football Club after they somehow bottled the Scottish treble. Philippe Clement will be staying as the manager next season, and so we are going to be using him for this rebuild. Hopefully we can guide Rangers to glory with him at the helm, but we'll have a few transfer policies. This will be bringing in as many Scottish players as we can, so it's the same nationality of the club, since the only young talent which they've got, which is Scottish, is Leon King. After releasing the players Rangers don't have, these are the players we put on the transfer list. There's Danilo, Lawrence, McCausland, Tav, Suter, Raskin, Diomande, Davies, Butland, Yilmaz and Matondo. We will be utilising the youth academy so that I do not get sacked. They won't play that much of a role in the video, don't worry. I'm not going to use just a bunch of fake players because we'll be here all day sending them out to Scotland, but oh well. First player is walking into the building. We have gone and signed Elliot Anderson, a Scottish wonder kid with high potential from Newcastle United to Rangers Football Club. Now I don't know if he has any relations to the old firm, specifically Celtic. If he does, then Rangers fans, I'm sorry, but I kinda just did not know, so yeah. Regardless though, he's a young talent for only £6 million, which is a steal, as you'll see later in the video. Price rating we get is a C. Best possible deal, 4.6 million. But the plan is that he'll go and play there, but right now, but he'll be moved to a left winger where he goes up in his position, and hopefully that works. We're now also bringing in another player into the building, being met by Philippe Clement and James Tavernier. Coaching staff giving him a fist bump, doing his medical. This is another player that we have signed from Newcastle, a 6'4" Dutch centre back. I'm assuming you know who this is by now. If you haven't, then pay more attention. But we have signed Sven Botman to Rangers Football Club. You're probably wondering how we did this, but Premier League TV money is quite cool, I must say. Of course, Newcastle didn't do as well as expected this season, dropping 4 places down in the league. Can't say much because I'm a United fan. Oh wait, no, they dropped 3 places down. My apologies. We dropped 5 injuries. But nonetheless, he comes in at 84, a deal. And now he'll slot right in over Ben Davies into that centre back role, who we are selling. 23 years old, 24 in real life, left footed. Impressive stats on him, and some very nice play styles for the defender. We are now going to replace Tavernier with a right back who is injured in real life. You guessed it. It is not Nathan Patterson because he is too low rated, sadly, and has less potential. But we are bringing in Aaron Hickey from Brentford to Rangers Football Club, another Scottish player. So that's the second Scottish player that we've brought in, I believe. Tavernier's happy with our new number 4 signing, even though he's like getting replaced by them very soon. I mean, I don't know why he'd be happy about that, but nonetheless, we signed him for £10.8 million from Brentford, like I said. Price rating is a B, and he is rated 76. For some reason they think he'll replace Yilmaz. They're a bit silly doing that, but he'll replace Tavernier, and he comes in 5-star week already, 21 years old, 22 in real life. No playstyles, but some decent stats. Rangers fans, I don't know how you feel about this, but I'm selling James Tavernier to Aston Villa for 15 million. Apparently he was rumoured to go to Aston Villa as well, so that signing's quite realistic. Mind you, I'm not sure he would be the best player for Aston Villa, but on deadline day, Diogo Costa is walking into the building so we do not get relegated, because for some reason our players are not performing up to their usual standard. This Portuguese goalkeeper who came from Porto has been class for Porto from the sounds of things, and there's not really much negativity about him. So hopefully he can be one of be the number one in the Champions League final for us. Unless, I don't know, we get like a £200 million offer, which I'm definitely accepting. But nonetheless, he walks into the building. Hopefully, 43 million, he'll do his job and we won't get sacked. Press rating is an A. Of course, I'll sign this guy because there's a lot of talk about him being one of the best goalkeepers in the world, not even playing in the top 5 leagues. And I mean, I don't really watch this guy play, but hopefully he's really. Just thought I should show you guys this. Yeah, I found a super talent in Scotland. Every time I do a Rangers rebuild, this happens. Sadly, he's not even 70 rated, but he has some decent stats like his dribbling and pace, tiki-taka, rapid, flair and trivela, with some decent stats on him. He looks very good as a football player for a 17-year-old. Maybe he could do something, probably. If around this season, we've just got to sort all this stuff in our inbox and player chat. I mean, don't know exactly where. I've really been paying attention to results. The youth academy, there's nothing really much going on. So an Arthur Bean guy. He's too young to be promoted. So let's see how Rangers did in our first season. We just got 6 in the Premier League. What kind of miracle is this? What? I thought it would be like mid-table, but seriously. Then Elo scored 26 goals, up to 79. Cantwell, 13, De Cortes, etc. Players performed well, but walking into a new season, we've now brought in somebody to replace Todd Cantwell. He is another Scottish talent from Bologna. I'm assuming you know who it is by now. If you don't, then you either don't pay attention to Scottish players, or just shame on you. Because if you're a football fan and you don't know who this guy is, then I'm disappointed in you. Like, come on now. Lewis Ferguson, 26.6 million, 2 Rangers. Bringing him in. Todd Cantwell, in my opinion, just isn't good enough. He wasn't going to grow too much more. Decent price for him. See, comes in 79 rated, and he will be taken over from Cantwell, who's only 78 rated. Of course, Ferguson could grow further and become a lot better than Todd Cantwell ever will. Not offense to Todd Cantwell there, but we're also now bringing in another player. We're bringing in who looks to be Diomande's brother, I think. I'm not sure. I tried looking it up to see, but I couldn't exactly tell if he is Diomande's brother or not. They both share the same surname, so yes, it's another Diomande. They play for Sporting. They have the same nationality, so I'm assuming they are brothers. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't. It's Ousmane Diomande, 32 million. He's one of the brighter centre back prospects in Europe, especially in the Portuguese league, who are producing something crazy with the amount of talents. He comes in at 80 rated, not good enough, yet he's literally the second highest rated centre back in the squad. Our squad's in the mud. We've literally got nobody. But he comes in over Sutar. He's 20 years old. He's got some decent stats, decent play style. Now hold up. Let me cook here, okay? 25 million. We can be bringing in a really good player soon. A really good player. A very good player. No introduction is needed. It's Mohamed Salah, known as the Egyptian King. One of Liverpool's top ever goal scorers. I think he might be the highest goal scorer. I'm not sure. I'm not a Liverpool fan. Don't really pay much attention to that. Scored a lot of his goals against Man United. But Mohamed Salah will now be donning the Rangers kit For 60 million, we've bought him in from Liverpool. It is an A price rating, and he comes in at an 89 rating and will replace Ross McCausland. And hopefully he does really well for us. But this is a signing, this is a statement signing. Rangers Football Club never ceases to amaze me. In real life, they underperform, but for some reason in this, they've won the Premier League and the FA Cup. Yeah. Won the FA Cup as well. It's a domestic double, almost a domestic treble. I don't know how, but Mohamed Salah is our top goal scorer. What else do you expect is going to happen? The reason we won the league. Lewis Ferguson, 27 and 11, Danilo 26 again, Elliot Anderson 14, etc. This Argentine central midfield sensation is addicted to winning. Only one loss in their last 53 games. 54 actually. You guessed it. Well, I hope you would have. Otherwise, you don't pay enough attention to football. I don't know what you're doing. It's Ezequiel Palacios from Bayer Leverkusen. No idea what's going to happen with him now that they've got an Alex Garcia. Hopefully he gets the game time. But people are saying he's an alright footballer, but is overrated. I mean, I'm not sure, because I don't watch this guy. But he comes in from Roma for 49 million. No idea why he moved there. They must be Italian powerhouses now. A price rating. 86 rated. He's 85 rated technically. He comes in and he takes over from Diomandé's position in the first team. Diomandé will go onto the bench, and it's a central midfielder, not the centre back, because otherwise that would be kind of weird. But now we're bringing in another player to replace Danilo, because Danilo hasn't grown enough. He plays for Barcelona. He's Brazilian. Pretty sure he's been dubbed the next Neymar before. Not entirely sure how, but he's not been getting the game time needed under Xavi, obviously, who's now been sacked, wrongfully in my opinion. You guessed it. Hopefully, Vitor Roque. 53.6 million. He's one of the biggest wonder kids in the world right now. Playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world in Europe. B price rating. He comes in at supposedly an 80. It is an 80, I believe. And he'll only get onto the bench right now, but he will replace Danilo soon, hopefully, if he grows enough and takes over. But he's got quite a few players. Okay, so Vitor Roque wasn't getting the game time, so Danilo has been sold to Tottenham for 50 million. No idea why I'd want to go to a club which will never win a trophy again, unless it's the Audi Cup. I'm going to be honest. But moving along now, we have brought in another player who isn't exactly well known. They're more just a backup striker, so that we actually have one. Sam Wanderers is on loan for 2 years. Scottish wonder kid. It's Tommy Conway. He's only got one playstyle, being rapid. Don't watch him, so not sure about him, but decent backup striker. At least we have a bit more squad depth, kind of. No idea why I was getting the number 9, but oh yeah, Sam Lammers has been transferred to Burnley. And he's out the club now. So yeah, he'll never get game time. Tommy Conway from Luton Town, 4.8 million. Getting it out of the way now. He always signed for Luton, I feel like. And this C price rating, could have done better. But he comes in now at a 73 rating, not good enough by that side because he's only gone on the bench. Hopefully now we can win the league possibly. Tommy Conway go on to the bench, as I said. Backup striker, squad depth's in the mud. Reece Anderson, yeah, that's a cool flex. I got this guy plus 25 by changing his position. Yeah, what can I say? Tactical genius. Put him on the loan list, you know. But second, okay, yeah, that's quite bad. We need to dominate English football. So yeah, we've got these loan deals to do. Hopefully these go well for the lad. But are we still in second? Yep, we are. We finished second in the league this season by 3 points. Okay. Vitor Roque 24 goals, Ferguson 20, Ellie Anderson 20, Salah 17. But now I mean business. Okay? I mean business. I'm not holding back anymore. We've got money, we better spend it. Our squad depth is in the mud. I repeat, in the mud. We are bringing in a Celtic reject and Andrew Robertson, who has moved to Barcelona but now has joined Rangers in this to help us replace Yilmaz by 1 rating, but Yilmaz will probably grow past him. 35.5 million. Bargain for this guy. Seen this guy for Scotland and he's quality. Price rating's a B. Honestly, this guy is a brilliant left back. We did have too many midfielders, so we're taking Federico Valverde off their hands. Hopefully, we'll win the league. But I meant it when I said I mean business. I don't care about how much money we spend. Sometimes I wanted to do this normally, but sometimes you just gotta spend. Like, we're going for the treble. Valverde, number 7. No idea why he's number 7, to be honest. But he comes in to Rangers Football Club. Hopefully he doesn't flop under the pressure. I mean, I would hope he wouldn't. But he comes in 145 million. I meant to when I said spend. He's 91 rated. He's almost the same rated as Kylian Mbappe. Yeah. I meant to when we go for a treble. But we don't even win the league. We don't even win the league. We won the FA Cup. We won the FA Cup and that was it. But in the final against Bayern Munich, let's look at the team. Vitor Roque, Mohamed Salah, Lewis Ferguson, Elliot Anderson, 92 rated, Federico Valverde, Nicholas Raskin, Tommy Conway, Ezequiel Palacios, Yilmaz, Diomande, Leon King, Loriente, who we did sign as well for squad depth in the winger positions. This doesn't feel real. That team is surreal. I've never done a rebuild and got to a Champions League final without using mods, because I don't use mods on SC24. This team, wow. Just wow. Like, I don't get it. Something is up with this team. I love it. Let's get into it. I haven't seen this cutscene in a while. Coming up next, Champions League final. They look like they've got Kane and Musiala. Hopefully we can... Well, I mean, it's quite sad, but we're going to have to deny Kane another trophy, sadly. Why is this playing again? Hello? Why? Either the recording was glitched or this was glitched. But we're walking in. Let's get this Champions League final underway. Finally. Lavia is joined by Zubeldia. Lavia again. Benasser. Kane. Plays it to Musiala. After Benasser. Musiala shot. Diogo Costa. What a save. That was. Now we're on the counter attack here. Federico Valverde. He's driving the ball forward. He's going himself here. What's he going to do? He's got options. Not really much now. Power shot. Maybe pass it. Yilmaz to Roque. To Ferguson. To Valverde. To Salah. Vitor Roque! Yes! 1-0 to Rangers in this Champions League final. Our number 13 came in to replace Danilo
and he's done just that perfectly. 1-0 in this Champions League final. What a ball it was to Salah. Goalkeeper, deflection, Roque taps it home, open net. Musiala, Manassa, Palacios tackles him. Long ball to Roque, power shot. Bono saves. Decent replacement from Neuer, actually, to be fair. Kane shoots. Kane scores. 1-0 on the break of half time. Okay, Bayern on the attack. Musiala here. Sané. Yilmaz can't catch up to him somehow. Botman signed him from the first season. Ferguson. Sorry, the clips were a bit faded, but yeah, 2-1. Rangers are winning this Champions League final. As it stands, Bayern will lose yet another trophy with Kane in their team. I don't really pay attention to Bayern in career mode. I mean, they'll probably still win and break the curse, but not in this Champions League final. Is that a bit of Slaz there as well? Lewis Ferguson, you dancer. Musiala. Placed it to Sané. The German link up. How many times will you hear that? And you use Sané, Kane, Sané, Diomande. Both our centre backs have been brilliant. Vitor Roque. Zubeldia clears it. Coleman. Struggling to get the ball, Benassa. Kane, Musiala. Bayern are moving the ball well here. Sané. Botman, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Anderson, Ferguson. Valverde, look at this counter attack. Here's Roque. Roque! Put off the post and Salah scores! And we win the Champions League final. There won't be any footage of us lifting up the trophy because the footage got corrupted, sadly. So, we do win it because we don't bottle it. You're just going to have to take my word for it, sadly. But footage got corrupted, sadly. Xbox Network was a bit stinky. But nonetheless, we've just won the Champions League final with Rangers Football Club.